So when planning an event, this is like also just to reiterate with what Dr. Seabelo was saying before, it's like in case someone isn't here, so they can't plan an event, so like you're able to kind of do that by yourself and lead by yourself. So the first thing that you want to know when you're planning an event is what you're going to name your event. So a great example of this is Earth Day, which we host every single year. You should know what the name of your event is going to be so you can promote it and you can talk about it with the members in our organization, but also with volunteers and outside members. Number two, you should also know the goal of your event. An example of this for Earth Day would be engaging people about climate change. This would involve the SDGs as well. So that could kind of go into that. So, like, what SDGs are going to be involved in your event? Number three would be beneficiaries and guests. So, who's going to be coming to your event? Which type of people you would like to come to your event? Whether it's guest speakers, so that could even be people from the education co-chair. So, for example, for Earth Day, you could have someone educate during the event on climate change, what it is, and why we should be advocating for Earth Day. And then also your guests, so families, public, children, youth, and adults. So who's going to be attending from the outside besides the members in UNA USA? Number four is UNA USA volunteer team contacts and meetings. So you should definitely one of the first things you should do is reach out to all of the volunteers and the members in UNA USA so that you can list all of the activities and the responsibilities. A great way to do this is hosting a Zoom like we're doing right now, and then you can ask each member what they can sign up for, and you can list their name under each responsibility. And make sure you're also following up on attendance so you can ensure the event runs smoothly. And make sure you're also planning accordingly for after the event and before the event. So if people need to come there at 5 o'clock because the event starts at 5:30, let them know that. And if people need to stay after for 30 minutes, also let them know that. For number five, the SDGs promoted by the event. So for Earth Day, it would be education, climate change, and partnership. There can be more depending on the event, but make sure that you know what SDGs are behind this event so you can also promote the event accordingly. Number six is the date and time of the event. So for Earth Day, it was 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But as I was saying before, make sure you're planning accordingly for before the event and also after. Location. So for Earth Day, we actually partnered up with the Department of Transportation and we had our car-free Earth Day outside on the street. So you should know what setting your event is going to be hosted in. And then number eight is the logistics and resources. So transportation and materials, how you're going to get the materials. Most of them will be, I believe, in the 165th Street location, but if they're not there, ask the members and the volunteers in UNA USA if someone has a table or if they have the materials, and if not, how we can get them, if we need to order them, etc. And then for number nine is our budget. So most of our events, we try to keep them limited in budget and try to kind of use the resources that we have allocated for them so we don't have to spend too much money. But as for budget, we also get a $25 fee from each time a member joins UNA USA Queens. So if you meet the budget, then you can reach out to our treasurer and he'll explain all of that and like how much money we would need. And then number 10, donations. So an example for this is you could have a sign-up sheet to request donations at the event so that we can fundraise money. And that's basically just the premise of planning an event. Yeah.